Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Tuesday, October 10th.
School resource deputies arrested a Matanzas High School student who was involved in a fight at Matanzas High School.
Flagler County Sheriff Rick Stilly says that fight Friday turned violent and a staffer was injured.
When a faculty member went to break up the fight in the courtyard, this student decided to bite this faculty member multiple times until she was able to break the skin and cause bleeding. This will get you arrested every time.
A 16-year-old student was arrested for battery on a school official. Staley called on parents to step up.
Talk to your students and teach them the proper way to handle disagreements. Fighting is not it. Walking away and de-escalating the situation is much better than getting yourself arrested. We will not tolerate this behavior in any Flagler County school.
This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you.
People are not happy with our representation. They feel like our city officials, council members, mayor is not listening to the needs and the concerns of the residents.
That's why Peter Johnson says he's running for mayor of Palm Coast. Johnson says slow and responsible growth will be at the cornerstone of his candidacy.
The problem is the reckless development and the lack of direction that we're headed in the city. We've experienced two booms so far in development in Palm Coast. One was before the housing market crash of 2007, 2008. And now I think that we're in the second one as an incorporated city. So my big policy is slow the growth down. I'm not against growth in the sense of cities need people to come in, cities need people to work, cities are going to expand. The growth has to be measured, though, and it has to be done in a correct manner and an appropriate way for the residents of this town. But there's about roughly 13,000 houses in the pipeline. We are setting ourselves up for the potential that if there is another market crash, to put Palm Coast in the hole going towards the future.
The 30-year-old self-employed handyman called city spending frivolous.
Quite frankly, we are spending money on pet projects. We're spending money on new park renovations that don't need to be done. We're spending money in every area except for our infrastructure and except for the needs of the current residents. So when you say what's inspired me, what has inspired me to run is hearing resident after resident say that someone needs to step up to the plate and someone needs to make the proper changes in this city.
Johnson has lived in Palm Coast since 2010 and previously served as a volunteer firefighter with Flagler County Fire Rescue. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Amy Cherry.
Palm Coast City Council is hosting a workshop today.
There is a full agenda for City Council this morning at 9 a.m. Brittany Kershaw, Director of Communications and Marketing for the City of Palm Coast, explained several highlights.
On the agenda, there will be an update about the exciting growth and development at the Flagler Executive Airport, including an update on current projects. The Parks and Rec Department will evaluate and improve fee structures for various community programs and facilities. There will be an update on the Palm Coast Arts Foundation.
Then beginning at 1 p.m. will be a workshop to kick off public engagement of the comprehensive plan for the City of Palm Coast.
And this will be on the Imagine 2050 Comprehensive Plan update. So this is the chance for the public to learn about the future of our city and share expectations on this year-long planning process.
Kershaw says the workshop comes just before the main kickoff night for the plan on Wednesday, October 11th from 4 to 7 p.m. All the activities are happening at City Hall. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
Who do you surround yourself with?
Flagler School Superintendent LaShaka Moore said that those around her are similar to her, but not identical. They also give her a respite.
They are definitely people that are going to help me find the good. They are people who are going to help me see the bigger picture and get going. They're going to be a safe place for me to go and run to and just need a moment of reprieve. But they're going to be people that are going to find the good and see the good.
She said that those around her do not highlight the negative or the bad because they're not that kind of people. You can listen to Business Minds Coffee Chat with host Jay Shear on Saturday mornings at 8:30 here on WNZF or anytime on the Flagler radio app. Tomorrow, LaShaka Moore talks about what she learned from her family. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.